Hi, Jeffrey. I'm so super thrilled to have you on the Three Success Secrets video series today. It's always a joy to see you and your smile, and today is no different. I see that you're very well.
I am well, healthy. I'm glad you are too.
Yes, absolutely. I'm so excited to dig into this topic about how to build your brand and your three success secrets for helping others do so, including myself. Before we dive in, though, I'd love for the audience to get to know you a little bit better. Could you introduce yourself?
I am Jeffri-Lynn Campbell. I am the CEO and brand architect for Blaze Experts. It's a branding agency.
Love this topic of personal branding and how to be more successful in creating that brand and that voice for that brand. I would love, however, your input on why that is such a timely topic for you and your clients right now.
Accelerated right now because we're not in person with people. But when you think about brand, the first thing people think about is a logo, especially people who aren't familiar with digging deep into doing their own brand. And really, people don't buy you because of your logo. They buy you because of how you communicate your message. It's even more pronounced when you have to do it without being there to explain it.
With that said, let's go ahead and jump in. I love to kick off with secret number one from you.
Secret number one, dig deeper inside so that you shine more brightly on the outside. It's actually how your message and what you want to say, how you want to help people, what you want to do, how that resonates with your dream clients, like your rock stars that you do your best work with and for. So it really makes more sense to just make sure you align your values with who you are working with. Because if you value similar things, you'll automatically connect and be able to help them better and do your best work.
I'd love to circle back to the secret as I have a question for you. So, however, before we do that, let's go to secret number two.
Ooh, secret number two. It's easier to double demand rather than create it. What I hear most often, Sylvia, is, well, how do I create demand for my product? How do I create demand for it? You kind of can't. Like, if it doesn't exist, if people don't want it, you can't sell it. And so the better way to do that is to turn around and look through a different lens, say, what are people wanting right now? If they're already wanting it, it's easy for you to deliver. Now, the nitty gritty to that, and you did say this was secrets, so I'm giving my secrets away. The nitty gritty to that is to peel back and say, what are people asking me for? What are the most frequently asked questions of me? And then go one better. What should people be asking me that they are not? And if you can go that deeply, then you can turn around and offer something people want.
Let's go to secret number three.
Hunt, fish, and farm. When you are selling yourself, which all brand marketing is a way to communicate that message so that you can sell what you do and help people or help businesses or help somebody's car run, whatever that looks like. So you have to hunt in that you have to do what you help people do, pick up the phone, have the conversation, and pull people through to really want to do business with you. You have to have those conversations. That's the hunting piece. Reaching out to past clients, reaching out to people who know you from your past, whatever. That's the hunt. Fishing, you have to set the line. I'm not good at fishing. Because you have to be patient and you have to wait. So that is where your referrals come from. How many people do you hear? My business was built on referrals. That's amazing. That means you did great work. What about the people that are just starting out and haven't done the work for themselves yet? They have to set the hook. So you have to be training your friends, your acquaintances, your clients, your colleagues, how to refer you. So you are putting out the bait, setting the hook, and then waiting for somebody to come along and take a bite. There's the fish part. The farming part, it takes much longer, and that's what we know more as traditional marketing, because you're planting all of those seeds and you have to nurture them. You have to put them in the right soil. You have to water, and then the crop comes up and feeds you. So really, hunting feeds you today, fishing will feed you tomorrow, and farming will feed you forever.
Let's go back to secret number one. I am so excited to dig into that secret in particular, even though I'm very excited about all the secrets you're sharing today, is this idea that there are quite a few of my friends who are in corporate right now. And so they go, well, what does personal brand have to do with me? Mm-hmm. And I remember when I was in corporate before I made that shift, I also had thought the same question, right? What is it about me that needs to be branded? Yet once I became an entrepreneur, I wish I had worked on a personal brand a lot sooner than when I made that transition. So for those who are watching right now, who are in fact in corporate, maybe they have some desire to, come out on their own, even just as a content creator. And I shouldn't say just, because that's a hard thing to do. Yeah. What advice would you give for somebody in that mindset right now?
I love that you're asking that question, because even somebody who has an inkling they might want to have their own business someday or have that entrepreneurial spirit, but even will never chase it. Like happy in a corporate setting, doing really well. They still need their personal brand, because think about it. If you leave that company and you go to another company, how many people do you know, like salespeople, ooh, don't take your list, because you take your clients with you because they know, like, and trust you. And the reason they do that is because of how you service them, how you communicate your message. That's how you spread that out there. So even if you're under an umbrella brand, say you're a realtor, even if you are a solopreneur practicing your craft forever as a hobby and then side hustle and then deciding to go that way, you still need to have a consistent, cohesive synergy in what you're putting out in the world, even if it is content creation, even if it's ghostwriting for somebody else, if that's your jam. You need to be known as the best. And why are you different? A lot of times it comes down to distinction, not necessarily differentiation. Because so many of us offer the same thing, and you hear in brand all the time, differentiate, differentiate, differentiate. Sometimes it's not that easy. Sometimes your process was learned in corporate by another, and there isn't a differentiation. You just happen to do it better, faster, more. Mm-hmm. Or maybe you have a superpower that you see something other people don't see. Those are the distinctions you want to pull out and set yourself apart. And sometimes, most of the time, it comes down to that mission, vision, values that are deep inside you that shine through.
Jeffri, it is such a delight to hear from you and to talk with you about just a slither, really, of your expertise. Yeah, I'm so delighted you were able to come on to share some of those secrets with us. For those who want to connect with you and continue the dialogue, what's the best way to do that?
Probably the best thing to do is check out the podcast, Brand Badasses. Lots more great tips for people who are doing it themselves and that kind of thing. And then if they want to go a step further, visit my website, blazeexperts.com, and let's hop on a call for a conversation.